Morning all. Day 13 of the 2018 World Cup is upon us, and it is a huge one for 7 of the 8 teams involved. But first let's do a quick recap of yesterday's action. Portugal got a bit of a scare from Iran on Monday, but Cristiano Ronaldo's side kept their cool to avoid defeat. The game ended in a 1-1 draw, but it was not without drama. Ronaldo missed a penalty and was involved in a VAR-related controversy, not VAR again. Meanwhile, Spain also drew their final Group B game 2-2 against Morocco, to top the group and book their last 16 match against hosts Russia, who finished second in Group A, but more on that in the next paragraph. To read a roundup of the Group B action, click here. Both Group A matches yesterday were dead rubber since Uruguay and Russia had already made the knockout stages. As it turns out, Uruguay proved too strong for the hosts, beating them 3-0 to finish top of the group and set up a mouth-watering last 16 clash against the Portuguese. You can read our English football correspondent Richard Jolly's piece on Uruguay's win here. Elsewhere, our main in Russia, John McCauley, was at the Egypt-Saudi Arabia game, which the Arabian Gulf team won 2-1. The game was memorable for the fact that Egypt's veteran goalkeeper Issam El Hadary became the oldest man to play at the World Cup, at 45. To read McCauley's piece, click here. You can also read Saudi manager Antonio Pizzi's reactions here and Egyptian superstar Mohamed Salah's remarks here. Robbie Cruz, Mile Jedinak, Tomas Rajic and Tim Cahill attend a training session at the Park Arena in Sochi. Nelson Almeida, AFP. Today's action is for today's games. Once again we have 4. 2 matches kick off at 6 p.m. Australia v Peru at Fischt Stadium, Sochi, and Denmark v France at Luzhniki Stadium, Moscow. Both Group C games are must-win fixtures for the teams competing, as they will determine which 2 sides make the knockout stages. 2 10 p.m. kicks involve Group D teams, Nigeria v Argentina at St. Petersburg Stadium, St. Petersburg, and Iceland v Croatia at Rostov Arena, Rostov-on-Don. Croatia have already qualified for the next round after wins over Nigeria and Argentina. They will be runaway favorites to beat Iceland, who struggled during their defeat to Nigeria after holding Lionel Messi's Argentina to a 1-1 draw. On paper, Argentina are favorites to beat Nigeria, but the Albiceleste have been in poor form, while the Super Eagles will feel buoyant after their win over Iceland. They certainly have the quality to beat this Argentine side, given the state of their minds at the moment.